what would be the internal features of the product, and what would be the working of the product, what would constitute the functionality of the product, will all be covered in the SOW. The next important input would be the agreement or the contract, which says what would be the boundaries, what scope would this particular product cover, or the project that is used to develop the product, what would be the boundaries or the scope would get listed through the agreement or the contract. Now, what risks or constraints would come from the external environment factors? The external environment factors are nothing but what would externally affect the organization or the performing, the project as such, which might be government standards, rules, regulations, marketplace conditions, and things like that. Anything that's external which would affect the project will fall in enterprise environment factors. And then the organization process assets is nothing but the templates that you use from the organization, and you customize it according to your project requirements. So these are previous lessons learned and historical information. So let's take a step back and look at some of the key points of develop project charter process. So the project charter process is concerned with authorizing the project and identifying the project manager and providing the project manager with the authority and apply organizational resource for the project. So authorizing is nothing but providing the power to the particular project manager, and also when you say you provide authority and power, you also say I would give you whatever resources you need to complete the project. So that assurance comes from the project charter, because the sponsor signs the project charter. Here when you say the sponsor is more of a generic term. It would include the senior management also. So sponsor, although it means a person who is funding your project, it also means the senior management's consent to support this particular guy called the project manager. The project charter also is the proof of commitment from the senior management towards the project. Yes, so that's why you sign off in the document stating what is the budget that you're going to allocate and things like that, and identify so and so as the project manager. The project charter should be authored by the sponsor, although the project manager can be involved during the creation. The project manager will be involved in the creation of the project manager in the project charter, but then the project charter is actually authored by the project sponsor. A contract is not the same as a project charter. Yeah, contract is actually an input to the project charter, because the project charter is more of an internal document which gives the project manager the power, and also the project manager can take this project charter and build his plans and also help his team get going. The contract is more of a legal agreement between two different organizations, like the performing organization and the asking organization, the requesting organization. So the contract is more at a higher level, wherein it says what is agreement and what would be the penalties and all that. But then the project charter is more towards the project team and the project manager to do things which is more relevant to the project, but the contract is more at an organization level, which shows you the impact or what should be covered by whom. So look at the inputs. So the project statement of work is an important input to the project charter, which comes from the customer. So the statement of work has the product characteristics, business need, strategic plan, and it also has the business case. The business case document is sometimes will have the business need as well as the cost benefit analysis. The business case document is normally prepared by the business analyst, because he has details about the cost incurred, what is the market need and things like that. So that's where the business case document is